About growth in the valley? Great, the more the merrier, or horrible, too crowded? Cast your vote right now at 12news.com/bullhorn or comment down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results minutes away. Hashtag most clicked. It is 9/11, a day we will never forget. Ceremonies taking place in New York City, the Pentagon, and Pennsylvania as we pause to remember the 18th anniversary of the attack on America.
David Scott Agnes.
Americans are remembering the fallen with ceremonies by volunteering and raising attention to the extended toll the terror attacks have had on first responders. Victims' relatives gathering at Ground Zero in New York City. President Trump joining an observance at the Pentagon, and Vice President Mike Pence speaking at the third attack site in Pennsylvania. The horrific attack took the lives of nearly 3,000 people. Here in the Valley, people are remembering and paying their respects at the Tempe Healing Field at Tempe Beach Park. The emotional display also helping parents teach their kids about one of the darkest days in our country's history. At number 2, most clicked right now, new video of a former DPS trooper going before a judge. Tremaine Jackson is accused of sexually abusing a woman during a traffic stop. DPS says he would also offer leniency in other stops in exchange for sexual favors. The judge setting bond for Jackson at $150,000. Number 3, a study finds eating chicken is linked to a higher risk of cancer. A study published in the Journal of Epidemiology and Community Health finds eating chicken can increase the risk for malignant melanoma, prostate cancer, and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. However, doctors say the results could be from other things like how you cook the chicken and drinking alcohol, things not factored into this study, so don't worry too much and don't completely stop eating chicken. We'll stick with the cancer theme in today's Pulse on Health. Women using IUD contraception may have a lower risk of developing ovarian cancer. University of Colorado researchers crunching the numbers, finding women using IUDs have a 32% decrease in ovarian cancer. Previous studies have shown IUDs also reduce the risk of endometrial and cervical cancers. More Pulse on Health involving teens, social media, and mental health. Johns Hopkins researchers find social media use is tied to a greater risk of becoming socially withdrawn, having anxiety, and depression the following year. More warning signs: teens acting out, disobeying, and acting aggressive. The risk is the greatest for teens spending at least 3 hours a day on social media. Keeping you safe, hackers. Cyber criminals have been taking over the Twitter accounts of high-profile users, including Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey and celebrities like Katy Perry, Kylie Jenner, Jessica Alba, Drake, and YouTube influencer James Charles. Hackers tweet out expletives and other offensive messages once they get access that is likely coming from someone tricking cell phone providers.
These attacks should serve as a wake-up call.
IBM's Charles Henderson is talking about recent attacks targeting high-profile Twitter accounts, like Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey and actress Chloe Moretz.
I think if the industry does not move away from mobile phone numbers as a factor of authentication, you're going to see this abused more and more.
Hackers recently taking over Dorsey's account, using it to tweet out offensive messages. Hacking group The Chuckling Squad claims to be behind it. Twitter responding to the attack, saying the phone number associated with the account was compromised due to a security oversight by the mobile provider. Experts think they used an old-school attack called SIM swapping.
This doesn't require the world's best hacker.
So how does SIM swapping work? Experts say a hacker tricks the mobile carrier into reassigning a cell number to a new phone they own. Hackers can then use the phone to publish tweets via text. Twitter has now turned off its tweet by text service in most locations, saying we're taking this step because of vulnerabilities that need to be addressed by mobile carriers and our reliance on having a linked phone number for two-factor authentication. Experts say hackers can use similar tactics to target bank accounts, as many companies rely on text to authenticate users.
It's mostly high-profile individuals, executives, people that are seen to have big bank accounts. Because when you're doing this kind of very manual attack, you want to have a high return on investment as a criminal.
Below average temps are here, but they're not sticking around for too long. Crystal joining us with our forecast for 411.
We heart our 12 News weather watchers like Paul Folk for taking these amazing fun photos. And we also heart Mother Nature for hooking us up with these high temperatures today. These numbers are running below average, and they're also more reminiscent of what we saw on the thermometer more than 100 days ago. So treasure these temperatures. 96 for high in Phoenix, 97 Laveen, and 94 for Mesa. At a minimum tonight in Phoenix, 76. We haven't seen a number that low in the overnight since late July. 71 in Mesa, 72 Chandler, and 73 tonight in Goodyear. Most of the showers and storms are going to be exclusive to the White Mountains in southeastern Arizona today. And there is an opportunity for lightning, flash flooding, and gusty winds with any more of those potent storms that will develop. Below average today, then it's back above average by the end of the week, and more storm chances and double-digit highs next week.
In today's Daily Juice, Chrissy Teigen is revealing new details after clapping back at President Trump on Twitter. The model, author, and TV personality tweeting, calling the president something we can't say on TV, after the president called her out, along with her husband, John Legend, who appeared in a special on criminal justice reform. Chrissy now dishing about it with Ellen.
I've been on such good behavior. I really think before I tweet lately because, I've gotten to this point where I don't want to offend people just for a joke.
You have to be careful, I guess. I mean, I understand you were angry and it
was a weird feeling. I was really angry. I think my eyes filled up with water just at the shock of it, that I can't believe this really happens right now.
Chrissy reveals what she and John did after seeing the president's tweet before her viral clapback, when she joins Ellen today at 3 p.m. only on 12 News. J-Lo is getting real about the not-so-sexy side of pole dancing. The former Fly Girl posting a behind-the-scenes video on her YouTube page showing just what it takes to learn the skill, something she had to learn for her role in Hustlers. J-Lo says it took months and months to get the hang of it and left her with the most bruises that she's ever had. Hustlers hits theaters on Friday. There's more proof that everything Kim K touches turns to gold. TMZ reporting her new shapewear line, Skims, raked in $2 million only minutes after going on sale. Putting that in perspective, Skims competitor Spanx made only $4 million in profit in its first year. Yeah, nearly every piece of Skims wear is sold out, and they're working on restocking. Time now for A to Z 60, where we celebrate the people, places, and things that make the Valley awesome. The reasons why we love living here in just 60 seconds. Trisha taking us back in time at the Heritage Center.
Welcome to the Arizona Heritage Center. When you first come in, this giant alchemy symbol that stands for copper greets you. One of the things that makes Arizona's history so rich.
We are an interactive museum that tells the history of central Arizona. Arizona is tied to World War II because of the USS Arizona, but we also had 23 prisoner of war camps and 4 Japanese internment camps. This depicts the growth of the central Arizona area in the 1950s, 1960s, 1970s. So it was a time of unprecedented growth. It's a time where we were very involved in a war that was very, very far away. And it was a time where we saw people here, we saw commerce come, business developed, and here at the Arizona Heritage Center, we have a little piece of that.
There's only so much we could fit into 60 seconds, so you're just gonna have to come on down and check it out yourself. And that's your A to Z 60.
12 at 12 is your show. We want you to be a part of it right along with us. Tomorrow is National School Picture Day, so we want to see pics of your kiddos or from you back in the day. Yeah, that's me right there. I don't even want to say how many years ago. Share your pics on my Facebook page or the 12 News Facebook page. We'll scroll through a bunch of them tomorrow on 12 at 12. Back to today's talker, Phoenix is growing big time. A new report from Bloomberg finds more than 200 people move to Phoenix every single day. Bloomberg bases its findings off 2018 census data on migration flows. So what do you think about growth in the valley? 21% say great, the more the merrier, versus 79% say horrible, too crowded. Keep voting on 12news.com/bullhorn, and those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, Just feel free to comment down below. Time now for the look ahead, the stories you'll be talking about a little later on today. We told you a few minutes ago about the former DPS trooper accused of sexually abusing a woman during a traffic stop. Tonight on 12 News at 5, a deep dive on newly released documents and the emotional toll his alleged acts are having on the community. And that is your 12 at 12. The facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes, no commercials. We're always on, anywhere, anytime, on 12news.com, the 12 News app, and our socials as well. And speaking of which, please don't forget to post pictures of your kids or you back in the day for our National School Picture Day that's happening tomorrow. We look forward to seeing all of them, and hopefully we'll share a lot of them with you tomorrow on 12 at 12. We'll see you again soon. Let's check in with Destry to see what's coming up next on Arizona Midday.
Coming up on Arizona Midday, we are planning a trip to Disney. We'll tell you where to get exclusive ears like these, plus how to go for less. The Pixie Planner is here. And watch to win tickets to the zoo, plus go to the movies for $5, all coming up.
Slow my roll during the